All right, game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Match point for Kvoth. We had a little bit of technical difficulties right there, and we're just restarting it to try and get a clean recorded game when it's all said and done. We'll see how things are going to go here. Spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Kronos. His name is Kvoth. His opponent today in the red color, also playing as Kvoth. No, okay, wait. Question mark? Yes, it is Sacred Bond. I think Skady's already vetoed. He can't veto again as the villagers walking forward into the shore. It's a little bit of a distance away, but they do find it. No worries. So what we saw in the little technical glitch there was both players sent their oracles forward to get a cheeky little deconstruction. And I was mentioning there's this idea, there's this strategy that that I've had, which involves cutting a citizen in order to get yourself a couple of hero oracles out to deny the dock from getting built back up. Now, I'm not actually sure if it 100% works or not, but the idea is you send the 3 oracles forward, you let one expand out on this location, you deconstruct, and then you just oracle hero everyone, because you can see right now you've got yourself a ton of gold here in the back as both deconstructions coming down. Both players going to be blocking the docks here nicely, as the dock will come back up for both players. No problems there, but it's some cheeky play at the start here. As you can see, look, the oracles cost, what is it, 45 gold? Is that right? Or is it 35? I think it's 35 gold. So in total, you could get yourself 35 gold, 70 gold, 105 gold. So you actually have enough to build all 3 of them at the start. You do have to cut a citizen, but you can kill the opponent's citizen, is the idea, as they're trying to get that dock back up. And then you basically trade one citizen for one citizen because you don't train it, and you get those hero oracles to control the water. But that's not going to happen here. Maybe it'll happen if I say it enough and we see this map enough and this matchup enough. Maybe we'll see it, but I don't know. Skady, 1 population behind here for whichever reason. He may have removed himself an oracle. No, we just see Kvoth with an extra population because he's got an extra fishing ship. That's why. And Skady gets his dock up. No problems there. As the village going to be going on. We have been seeing Kronos players going for like a 4-minute advance here. I do think that the best way to play here is to go for a defensive valor as Kronos. You don't want to go for the offensive valor because it means you don't get a hero citizen, which then means that this citizen on this shoreline is left very, very exposed, as it were. So we do see the temple coming up. 1 pig has made its way over here for Kvoth to eat. He's happily eating these gazelle over on this location as well. Meanwhile, over here, we do see Skady continuing up on the wood, and you can see Skady doesn't even have his temple up just yet. So Skady might be finding himself in a really, really difficult position here as his temple is coming down. He does kind of have a bit of a path block over here, but Kvoth is going to be going for the 4:10-ish advance time, considerably further in front of Skady. Skady going for 1 extra dock here. This is very scary because Kvoth has been practicing these maps quite a bit, and he does decide to send the temple forward here. I believe that that's going to be scouted out by Skady. He should see this over here. Is the citizen going to come in, try and drop this dock preemptively over here? He's got himself about 40 seconds to get it up, so he should have no problems where that's concerned. As the oracle's now in position over here, Skady can click up to the next age here. He hasn't clicked it up just yet. He's not paying attention on this location. He's sending the villagers. There's the Prometheus coming through as the dock does get up, and this citizen should make a break for it, but that does mean he's going to have a little bit of problems here in this game as the citizen going to be pulling back. Where are the oracles spreading out over here for Skady? Is looking all around on this location. He's playing this very, very strangely. I'm not sure what to expect as we do see a temple getting sent over onto this location, going straight after Kvoth's main base. He's going to be potentially giving up on the water here. We see the oracles coming down as another dock getting dropped down by Skady as as the oracle's coming through over here. Do we see focus in for Skady? No, we do not. A mana coming in onto this position there as the temple is through. The sentry tower sees this and more though, as the Skady Prometheus still a ways away. We're starting to see some of those ships coming through now for Kvoth. These docks are in a really nice position. Skady gonna have to micro this one, garrisoning into his docks here as fast as he can, putting them through. This dock is going to go down incredibly quickly over on this location as there's the classical age for Skady. We see the citizen going to be retreating off of this location over here as Skady tries to put some pressure through there as well. Do we see some docks coming down? We see a deconstruction getting thrown down there as the Bareems coming in onto this position. The citizen has to retreat back. He's not going to be able to get that up. Will he lose the citizen? He's going to lose the citizen. Skady loses the citizen there. He's got one Bareem out at this point. This dock about to fall down and Kvoth is in such a crazy good position. We do see a deconstruction onto the manor over here, which will help out a lot. It's some Prometheans coming through here to block this gold mine, but we see Kvoth moving over onto this gold mine now. As Kvoth does best, he says, I don't need that home gold mine. I'm going elsewhere. As now this dock is going to be falling as well. We do see Skady trying to build some Bareems out here. Skady now over onto the berries there. We see the counter barracks coming in. Skady could delete both of these Prometheans to get across the map a little bit fast, try and find this gold mine over here as the citizens moving around on this location, try to figure this out as best as they possibly can. As the dock on this location just about to go down. We've got ourselves 5 Bareems over here. A fourth Bareem about to pop out here, though, for Skady. He does pop one through. The fishing ships come through here, though. Just got to keep on keeping on here as we do see the Prometheans coming through over there to take out that location over here, taking down those citizens. They're starting to get bashed away as more Bareems coming out of this dock. We do see the dock just about to fall down as the Bareem's going to be focusing on picking off those oracles over here. There is a little bit of blackness on that spot there as the Prometheans have to take down this dock here. Not this dock, this mana to take this one out. But Skady, he's in a difficult position here. We see the oracles coming through here with the Promethean to take this out. One hero oracle coming in onto this position. I feel like you can just turn around and fight this. In all honesty, we still don't have focus through for Skady as the citizen do pop out over there. Another Bareem coming through over here trying to take out these Promethean as he's trying to micro this as best as he can, but the dock is just about to fall down and Kvoth gets himself full access to the water, but does it matter as the citizen going for a little cheeky runaway there as the Terma trying to take down all these units in the main base. It's harassing those citizens off of every location over here. Villager differential is 9 citizen to only... Kvoth's only got 4 fishing ships right now, so all of this walking time that Kvoth is doing is not that helpful. He's going to be searching around here as best as he can. He's got no gold in the bank as Skady is going for the gold staff as best as he possibly can. We will be seeing an attempt at potentially taking down the docks over here as well. There are no deconstructions left. There are some Valors remaining here. Do we see any more attempt at building some more of these counter barracks? A little bit of idle time now for Skady as he's building his mana over here, checking out on this location. We do see the citizen have walked all the way forward here onto that wood line over there as the Promethean getting pushed back. We see some more manas coming up over here. This mana attempting to come through onto this location over here is some more of these Terma coming through here to deal with those ones. But Mermillo coming through is going to be a big deal. We've seen 1 mana coming down. We've got the Hero Mermillo, or not Hero Mermillo, I'm just losing it right now as the citizen retreating off of that gold mine. The mana going to be sitting there with near full HP as the Promethean's going to come through onto this location here to take this one down. We do see a little bit of a deletion there by Skady, going to be searching around the map with his Prometheans to try and figure out where those villages are as we see a mana getting time shifted onto that location. A handful of Promethean offspring there as well for Kvoth to defend that location. It's going to be absolutely huge here, but you still have to remember Skady is now 1 citizen in front of Kvoth here, so those 5 fishing ships aren't going to matter all too much as 1 citizen does go down as well. Absolutely huge here for Skady as he's controlling this beautifully. The Promethean offspring spreading around this map trying to figure this one out. The berry's getting finished up over here as the village is going to be retreating back. He's going to be moving forward and he might actually spot this location over here as the Promethean offspring still moving around here. We see the citizen getting a little bit of a dodge here as he does spot these citizen here. He can just start shanking picking away at that location if he so chooses. Meanwhile, over here, this Oracle hero is sitting on this position here to defend that location as the villagers starting to shank this one down here, going after those citizens on this gold mine as the Promethean offspring come through to start getting involved on this fight here. It looks like neither player paying attention. One citizen goes down, the Promethean offspring coming through over there as well as the citizen, or as the Terma coming up onto this location. We do see the Oracles have gotten picked off over there. The Promethean offspring are through onto this location, but it looks like a little bit of a micro advantage here from Kvoth as the citizen chasing around. Good snipe there, though, as the citizen can come back over here and start grabbing all of that food. Meanwhile, the units moving through here, the citizen trying to pull through, getting a couple of hits over onto those Caraballs. You have to remember, the Caraballs are weak to villagers here. The Murmillo coming in onto this back location here is the Terma swinging around here, trying to help out to try and take out the villager over there, but I feel like potentially Skady could just give up on that one as he's retreating back. He needs to get some sort of a concave here to keep his Caraballister alive on the back here, and he does kind of manage to do that. One Caraballister is going to be going down. We do have a Barim over here, though, that's going to be doing a lot of damage. Meanwhile, the Terma come through, snipe down both of those Prometheans as a Valor does come in. Going to be trying to take out that wall over here as this Terma moving around on this location here. We see one Hero Murmillo going to be surviving there as these three citizens happily grabbing the gold mine over on that location. We've got some Catapulti coming out here for some reason from Skady. Catapulti, not a unit that has much utility in this matchup at all, because they only deal bonus damage against, I guess, Caraballister and what? Caraballister and what, I guess, as the citizen going to continue to pop in and out here. I feel like Skady can just leave one Terma here to take that out as a raid going to retreat back over onto this gold mine here. Kvoth trying to keep himself in this game, but Skady has found himself a really, really good position here as one Murmillo going down, a second Promethean starting to get targeted down here. Both players with very, very little favor, both spending exactly the same amount of favor on Prometheans here in this game, as the Caraballister are going to do so much damage on the back. We are seeing the citizen trying to come through here to deal with this one. The hero citizen is going to be the really big damage dealer in this fight here, as more units coming through for Skady to try and deal with this one. Who will be able to come out the victor in this fight is going to be the big question here. Is the Promethean still mostly alive here from Skady, trying to micro this one as best as he can. We've still got a handful of Hero Murmillos in on this fight that are doing so much damage over here, as population differential still in front for Skady. You have to remember there are a couple of Barims still available here, as the citizen popping through here, trying to pop in onto the Caraballister, onto the back there. Citizen retreating over here. The villagers do have to get retreated in onto that location there, as this citizen still sitting idly by on this location. We will see Skady mining that gold mine away, as it looks like Kvoth has somehow, some way managed to stay equal here, as the Caraballister do pick off another citizen. It's 15 citizen for Skady, though, to 10 for Kvoth, as more citizen over here getting cleaned up. They're trying to push in, trying to pick off these Caraballister. They do so much damage here, as the hero citizen here could get sniped down as well. It's only got itself 24 HP in reserve here, but Skady not paying attention to that one, trying to retreat back over there. Do we see a military barracks going down for Skady or anything else? Villagers getting some farms over here. There is plenty of hunt on the map. He's got like hunt over here. He's got pigs over here as well that he could eat. Going to be retreating away from this location. Skady, he might feel like he's behind here, but he is 100% in front. He is in front 6 citizen here in this game, and he is continuing to start units left, right, and center, as one Terma does go down there, as this citizen still kind of sitting idly by here. Skady might want to just go straight into a whole bunch more military buildings here. He's got plenty of wood in the bank. Maybe dropping a town center wouldn't go astray here either, as the unit's just going to sit idly up on this location, checking out that town center and everything else. We do see the Terma coming through here, trying to snipe out some Promethean there, but he does lose a whole bunch of Terma on that location as well, as the Terma just retreating back. This is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, a winning position for Skady, but he needs to capitalize on it. He has double the citizen advantage here. All he needs to do is make sure he doesn't get gold starved, and he should be completely fine in this game. That's literally all he needs to do. Throwing down a whole bunch of military buildings over here. We'll be able to snipe down these Prometheans. They're very low on the HP. Skady not paying attention over here. He needs to come over and look at this one. That's a very low HP Promethean there. It's just something he's not doing very well in this game, to be honest. Going to actually lose that citizen if he's not careful, as the units retreating back. These units over here need to get into the game here, as the Terma retreating back here as well. Skady now 77, 115 population here, trying to get out Murmillo as the unit's coming through. Kvoth has got to realize that he's really behind. Well, I mean, 10 fishing ships, technically 3-ish citizen in terms of value here, but they're a little bit inefficient, so maybe even less than that. But Kvoth needs to realize that his advantage right now in this game is sheerly militarily. He needs to get some damage done immediately, and Skady needs to realize it. Just wait until 115 pop. Just wait until 115 pop. He's going to be sniping some good units down over here. Does lose one citizen there. Nice snipe from Kvoth there. Going to get himself a little bit back into this game over here as those Terma retreating away. We've got some more Murmillo coming in. Skady's at 85 of 115 population, and we do see a dock does manage to come up here for Skady. Is going to be getting himself some Bareem over there to get some harass onto the water location there to get a little bit more economic damage done. We do see a little bit of no micro here from Kvoth here as that Carabalster gets a ton of damage done. Kvoth moving around on this location is taking a lot of damage there as more units popping out here for Skady trying to get fully populated. Meanwhile, on this location, a couple of idle units for Kvoth. He is moving through here. We will be seeing the Bareems getting trained into the dock over here to deal with this one as where is Skady? What is Skady doing? He's going for a town center over here. There is a manor over here, but Skady's got to be careful. He's got to get his units back in onto this location. He's going to lose a ton of citizen over here as the citizen moving on to this town center. Will he get it up in time is the big question as he's got 5 citizen over here. It's shooting up incredibly fast. We see the Murmillo do manage to get through onto that one, but Kvoth realizes this is not it. He's not going to be able to make it work. The citizen do get away. These 2 villagers need to retreat into that manor. He does not want to be losing those as more units coming through onto this location. We've got raids coming through for Skady here as he does manage to keep his citizen alive for the time being there as more units getting picked off, and Skady is playing this position very, very nicely. Meanwhile, just a couple of Bareems coming out to harass fishing ships over here, causing some problems for Kvoth in this game. As this one citizen here, it's still sitting on this location. So technically, Kvoth is actually at 10 citizen, not 11, because it's still not doing anything as these villagers retreating back need to get back onto their into their location, so they need to get back to being useful here, basically. As some citizen moving onto this location there, you can time shift a house there if he needs to. He does find some units over here. It's 105 population to 130 population, and Skady, he does have this gold mine. He is getting the gold income. He will be able to get up to that 130 population here in this game. Meanwhile, Kvoth here, no resources really in the bank. We do see the units pushing through here to push off of this giraffe here. They will be jumping into that manor though, and I'm sure that Skady is going to just take this opportunity to just kill off that manor as the army pushing everywhere, trying to take down the farms over here. We do see the Carabalster getting sniped down, but the rest of those units will be getting picked off. Meanwhile, on this location over here, Skady didn't time shift the manor there. He's going to be losing some citizen gathering gold on that position there. Skady still has the villager advantage by quite a lot, but he still needs to keep his villagers nice and safe. Meanwhile, over here, we do see a Murmillo coming through. Good micro from Skady, keeping alive over there. Finally realizing he needs to retreat his citizen away from that location. We do see the citizen moving forward onto the berry bushes here, but he's going to get pushed off this immediately as Kvoth is making a really, really good comeback here to keep pressuring these citizen off of this location. We do see the Bareems have come through. 6 Bareems here for Kvoth as we are starting to see some Terma getting cleaned up over here. The Carabalster are getting some good damage done onto those Murmillo on the front there, as it looks like Skady, he may be holding on for the time being. As the mana does go down, I imagine the citizen went down as well, as this mana does get kept alive for the time being. Some Bareem popping out over here. It's 3 Bareem versus 5 though, so I don't think this is really an important thing that Skady needs to worry about. Just getting another town center, getting to the heroic age, whatever he needs here, not a bad idea. 99 population for Kvoth right now, as he does lose that that manor as well. As we see Skady retreating back here up onto this location here. Skady sitting at 130 or 130 population, another temple coming up. He's got 50 favor in the bank, and yes, Promethean are a good idea right now. We see a couple of Promethean here for Kvoth. Could heroize a couple of those Murmillo here if he gets a chance to. Another hero Terma coming through here to deal with this as well, as it looks like Kvoth has to retreat back. A little bit of a raid coming through over here, but the Murmillo in hot pursuit as he's not able to get any significant raids onto the economy of Skady, as it looks to me like Skady has stabilized here in this game as the units pushing through over here, going to be putting pressure onto this gold mine. There is still this gold mine here. It's got 800 gold remaining. We've got a handful of units sitting over there idly by for Skady, looking to get some sort of a raid in over here as the Terma going straight after the enemy Terma. Those Promethean offspring swinging around onto the Kyro Ballast there. They're going to be a difficult thing to deal with as we do see some hero Terma coming through here to snipe down those units. Meanwhile, over here, these units in the retreat path getting taken down. I'd love to see Skady starting up those Prometheans yet again here. As I mean, Kvoth's still got tons of wood in the bank. He's able to continue to produce here very, very fast, but he is at a population, does have a population problem here in this game as the Murmillo going after the enemy Murmillo here very, very nicely. We see the Terma pushing forward, going to be able to take out those Prometheans very, very easily if he could just sit still and target them. As he does pick off one there, he's going to be continuing to micro this, trying to continue. Those Kyballists are in the back here doing tons of damage though to Skady as he's trying to send in his own Murmillo onto the back. Do we see any Prometheans? Yes, we do. Remember, Skady has 2 town centers, which means 1 extra Promethean every 2 minutes is possible for Skady, so he's going to be having an advantage where that's concerned. The one advantage that Kvoth's got here is that he's got medium Murmillo on in this fight here, as we do see the Murmillo coming around onto the back, trying to take everything out. Those Promethean there is going to be tanking beautifully here. No hero units for Kvoth whatsoever, as some more Kyro Ballista for Skady coming in to help out on the back, as all those Terma getting sniped down beautifully there by Skady. But what will the Terma be able to do moving forward in this fight? It's got very little population remaining for Kvoth, as his economy is not able to keep up with the spam that Skady is doing. Meanwhile, got some units coming through here, pushing off that gold mine there, as 3 citizens sitting idly by in the town center, waiting for the Terma to get picked off, as now Skady is marching in with 3-4 Promethean. It's looking very, very scary for Kvoth here, as the Promethean able to break through on this location here. Another Promethean in for Kvoth, but it's not going to be enough here as Skady manages to win this game. And I've been telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the water does not matter on this map 1 iota here. It's not that important. It's a tiny pond. Yes, there's a ton of fish here. I mean, not a ton. There's kind of what, 12 there is 6 fish apiece, so a total of 12 fish is the minimum spawn here. But it looks like there was a little bit more here than kind of normal or something. So not that much fish here at all, and it's tough to gather it anyways. And the pressure on the land is just so beautiful as Skady manages to keep himself in it. Will Skady be able to get a reverse sweep in this game? He's got a long way to go. He needs 2 more wins here to kick Kvoth out. Kvoth just needs 1 more win, and he's still got his main god remaining. If you guys are enjoying this one, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.